Hi, I'm Joan Miller and this is Bootleg Yoga. Today I'd like to take you through a 15-minute yoga practice for weight loss. We're going to move through a flowing sequence of poses. We also do a lot of planks. I'm going to do planks on straight arms, but feel free to modify onto the forearms or onto the fists if that bothers your wrists. Whatever it takes to keep you going comfortably without hurting your body. But as always, we start our practice with a moment of centering. Let's come into standing mountain pose, spreading the toes, reaching down with the feet up with the crown of the head, hands in Anjali Mudra at the heart center. Let's take a couple of deep breaths into the body. Let's just check into how we're feeling today, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Let's take a few moments of this practice to make friends with our body. To connect with our higher self and higher power. To start with loving kindness by thinking about someone or something, or some place or some animal that we love. Let that feeling emanate from your heart and radiate outward in all directions. And finally, if there's something you want to manifest in your life, let's place an intention into the practice. On your next exhalation, let's lower the hands. Let's take 3 breaths, inhaling up, tucking the tailbone. Exhaling down, so we start by setting a rhythm for the breath. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Let's start our flow. Let's come to the top of your mat. In standing mountain pose. Inhaling up. Let's swan dive down. Come up to a flat back, either your fingertips on the ground or on your shin. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive. Pressing the feet down, slight back bend. Down the midline. 2 more times. Inhale, deep inhale. Tuck the tailbone. Exhale, lead with the heart. Enjoy the ride down. Halfway up, shrug your shoulders away from the ears. Feel the stretch in the backs of your legs. Exhale, tucking the chin slightly. Press the feet down, squeeze your glutes to come up strongly without pressing the pelvis forward. One more time. Exhale all the way down. This time, let's bend the knees, slide the chest through, bring the right leg back to a lunge. You want your knee directly above your ankle, trying to straighten the back leg. So we're going to just continue a little bit of a warm-up here by back bending on the inhale. Exhale, start to straighten the leg, but it's still bent, round. Inhale, bend, upwards. Exhale, round. Inhale, bend. Let's step back to plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Oh, it feels so good, especially the first one of the day. Now, the right leg comes up on an inhalation. We're going to pull it forward to a lunge. Now, if you're just starting, that's a little bit tricky. You might have to grab the foot and pull it forward. No stress. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. I remember that when I first started doing yoga, I used to do yoga videos in my basement. And I saw people doing that move, and I'm like, how are they doing that? How is that possible? And I practiced so much that suddenly I was able to do it. And so if you're not able to do it now, don't worry. You will be able to if you want to. Let's rock this foot forward. Rock it forward to forward fold. This time, let's soften the knees. Let's roll 1 vertebra at a time to further stretch the back. When the spine is straight, the shoulders roll back, and the head comes up. All right, here we go. Inhaling up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Right foot back to a lunge. High runner's lunge and crescent for 3 breaths. You want to tuck the tailbone under. Try to keep the back leg as straight as you can. Lift the heart. Open the arms. What a wonderful strengthener and shaper for the thighs. Brings a lot of heat, burns a lot of calories holding this pose. 2 more breaths here. It's also a balancing pose. 1 more inhalation. We're going to step back to plank. Now in plank, we're just going to shift a little side to side. Right and left. Right and left. So my feet are just going to shift in right and left. Right. 4 more. Right. Left. Right. Left. Hang in there. Remember, one of the forms if you want. The mat's going to get all wrinkled up. That's all right. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Fix your mat. Now the feet are together in the back. Let's lift the right leg up on inhalation. Pull this one forward to a lunge. Here we are in high release lunge again. I love this pose. I hope you do too. Because of what it does for your legs, and you feel powerful in it. It's such a wonderful full body stretch and strengthener. So I hope you're going to love it too. 2 more breaths here. Get as low as you can. Try to get parallel if possible. That's it. 1 more inhalation. Exhale down. Inhale, we're rocking this back foot forward. Reverse swan dive. Down the midline. So we're going to keep flowing. Keep burning calories. Keep breathing. Inhaling up. Forward fold. Inhale halfway up. Left foot is back to a lunge. Let's come into side, extended side angle. Let's lower the back heel. So your heel's in line with the arch of the back foot. Your hand can be either outside your knee or inside. You can bring your arm here or over the head. This is going to be a little bit harder. If you do this, you want to turn your palm around. Try to have a straight line from your hand to the foot, but make sure the outside of that foot is anchored. You're pressing. I love when you compress your arm against your knee to open up the hip. Oh, this one's a doozy. Hang in there. Try to stay low if you can. Feel those calories burning now. 1 more inhalation. Exhale, windmill this hand to plank. Now with this plank, you're going to touch the hips. If you can, right hip down and left. Right and left. Right, left, right, left. Oh, good stuff. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Stretch. Now the left leg comes up behind on the inhalation. Pull it forward to a lunge. And make any adjustments you have to here. Let's lower that back heel. Hand is on the inside of the knee. Arm comes up. Or over the head. So while you're here, we'll hold this a little while, try to bring your behind under you. When I'm teaching class, I notice a lot that the butt tends to come out. Squeeze it under. If you have a mirror in front, it's a good chance to look to see if you've got a nice straight line here. Holding this bottom hip under, right hip back. Let's maximize. Inhalation. Exhale, hand back down. Inhale, rocking the foot forward. Exhale. Reverse swan dive. Oh, down the midline. Hope you're getting a little warmed up now. Let's set the feet in mountain pose. Fix your body again. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Right foot back to lunge. Let's take a twisting lunge. We're going to inhale the arms up. Come down the midline. Right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Nice straight back leg. Trying to get 90 degrees with the front leg. Now the hands, you're trying to bring them towards the heart. You see you have a nice straight line from one elbow to the other. So you're working strength, you're getting a stretch, and your balance. You feel that? I do. Let's take 1 more inhalation. Exhaling to, guess plank, you're right. All right, this one's, I call this one apple picking plank. Of course, we're right here in the Hudson Valley, Marlboro, New York, and a lot of apple orchards here, so it's particularly appropriate. The right arm comes up, and we pull. Up, in, 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Other side, in, pull. Now if your wrists get tired, one of the forearms, 4 more, 3, 2, 1. All right, good job. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Oh, downward facing dog. I hope that feels as good for you. Right leg comes up on the inhalation. Stroke the sky. Pull it forward to the lunge. Woo. Inhaling up. Coming down to the heart. Then hooking the left elbow over the right thigh. And pressing off against the right leg to turn your body. Trying to bring your hands right in front of the heart. Trying to keep your back leg straight. And let's breathe. Drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Just 2 more breaths here. Let's inhale 1 more time. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, rock this foot forward. And then we're going to reverse swan dive all the way up. Slight back bend if you're so inclined. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Now we're going to come to a standing split. Fingertips are under the shoulders. Let's lift your left leg up behind, like so. And we're trying to straighten the front leg. We're pulling the heart forward. Now, if you haven't done this before, it's important. You want to keep your pelvis square, not tilted, but square. The knee and the foot point down. The heart points forward. So we're balancing. We're stretching the hamstring. We're working the back body. It's an intense pose. Let's keep the heart lifting forward so we don't collapse down. 1 more breath. And then we're going to transition into half moon. Right fingertips are nearly under the right shoulder. We're going to open to the side. And lift your whole body out to the side. Try to find a spot to focus on. Again, the fingertips are very light. The weight is in the foot. Try to stack your shoulders. A few more breaths here. Hang in there. Let's maximize. On the exhale, we bend the leg into a lunge. Nice. And plank. Right. 1 more plank variation. Gate, I call it gate plank. Your right leg is a gate. It goes out and in. Out. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. How about the other gate? Out. In. So you keep a nice long line with the body, navel to spine. Head in line with the spine. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Left leg comes up on the inhalation. Point it forward to a lunge. And then inhaling to standing split. Shoulders come away from the ears. Neck is long. Right knee and foot point down. Just be aware. If you have a mirror, take a look. If not, you just do a self-check here. I always say you should be able to put a teacup and sauce on your back and it won't spill. Nice and flat. Hanging there. Breathe. Maximizing. You'll love what this does for your hamstrings. And then we're turning to the side. Left fingers under the left shoulders. We're going to open up the half moon. Nice straight body. Don't worry if you come out. If you fall, you'll lose your balance. So don't fall. If you lose your balance, just come back. Some days are easier than others. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Last inhalation. Exhale, the hand down and the foot down this time. And then reverse swan dive. down the midline. Well, I hope you enjoyed our quickie yoga for weight loss session today. Thank you for doing that with me. And today's affirmation is, it is natural for my body to be healthy and well. Namaste. And blessings.